me on the street today. He said, well, if you believe all those things, he said, I just can't seem to love my enemy. And that's a tough thing to do, you know.
Yeah.
That's an impossible thing to do, actually. Because the natural mind, you know, can't comprehend that. So if you're in the natural mind, you just can't comprehend loving your enemy. That seems like a foolish thing to do, and it is. However, the supernatural mind can comprehend that. So when Jesus says, love your neighbor as thyself, he wasn't exactly saying roll over and play dead. Actually, I'm going to tell you the story here. We were playing in about 4 months ago someplace. It was at a college campus. I forget exactly where. It was Arizona, I think it was someplace. Is that where it was? Or, were you there? Oh, all right. Anyway, I read the Bible a lot, you know. I mean, it just happens I do. And so it says certain things in the Bible that I wasn't really aware of until just recently. And you know, at universities, you know, it's like they have a higher learning people there. They teach them different, like, philosophies, and so people, they study all these different philosophies. You know, Plato and who else now? Who? Jimmy Reed. Well, I can't remember all the names, different Nietzsche and those people like that. Anyways, in the Bible it has specific, it tells you specific things in the book of Daniel and in the book of Revelation, which just might apply to these times here. And it says there's certain wars that are soon about going to happen. I can't say exactly when, you know, but say pretty soon anyway. And so at that time, you know, it mentions a country to the furthermost north, and it has its symbol called the bear. Now that, and it also is spelled R-O-S-H in the Bible. Now this was written quite a few years ago, so it can't really but apply to one country that I know. I mean, if you know what another country can apply to, maybe you do. I don't. But then there's another country called, can't remember what the name of it is, but it's in the eastern part of the world, and it's got a army of 200 million foot soldiers. Now, there's only one country that could actually be. So anyway, I was telling the story to these people. I shouldn't have been telling it to them. I just got carried away. And I mentioned to them, well, you know, watch now, because Russia is going to come down and attack the Middle East. It says this in the Bible. And I've been reading all kinds of books my whole life. Magazines, books, or whatever I could get my hand on anywhere. And I've really never found any truth in any of them, if you want to know the truth. But these things in the Bible, they seem to uplift me and tell me the truth. So I said this country is going to come down and attack, and all these people, there must have been 50,000. If there was one, that's right. No, I don't know. There wasn't 50,000. There was, I don't know, maybe 3,000. They all just booed, you know, like they usually do. They don't like them, just booed it. And there was a whole auditorium of people just, I said, Russia's going to attack the Middle East, and they went, boo. You know, they couldn't hear that. They didn't believe it. And a month later, Russia moved their troops into, I think, Afghanistan it was. And the whole situation changed, you know. And I'm not saying this to tell you that that they were wrong and I was right or anything like that, but these things that it mentions in the Bible, I play mighty close attention to. So it does say that, talking about this man here, it's called the Antichrist. And we've had, a lot of previews of what the Antichrist could be like. You had that Jim Jones, he's like a preview. You had Adolf Hitler with a preview. Anyway, the Antichrist is going to be a little bit different than that. Evidently, he's going to bring peace to the world for a certain length of time. But he will eventually be defeated too. Supernaturally defeated. And God will intervene. But you're still going to have to be aware of these things. You need something strong to hang on to. I don't know what you got to hang on to, but I got something called a solid rock to hang on to. That was manifested in the flesh and justified in the spirit and seen by angels, preached down in the world.